Hello everybody, Accureye here, and welcome back. Well, not welcome back. Welcome to kind of a new video. I thought I'd use Dragon Ball Z FireZ, to of course, give you an idea for this video because yeah, obviously, today we're going to be talking about something that, to me, is a bit controversial for fighting genre games or fire games in general, and that's auto comboing. And in my opinion, as a competitive fighter, do auto combos help? Are they making us better or are they making us worse? Effectively, I will say auto combos are effectively making us worse. Auto combos in general, I understand, were meant to be a way for you to make it easier, for you to make it easy to achieve what you want to achieve from combos. But the problem with auto combos is the fact that, and as you can see here from me practicing with DBZ FireZ, is the fact that it effectively is effectively making it to where button mashing is becoming meta for video games. And because this is becoming kind of meta for video games, and because of course, auto combos are just like, becoming like, oh, we're getting rewarded just for mashing the buttons, then why don't we do that? And effectively, that's the problem, is competitive titles no longer have a sense of accomplishment, a sense of, yeah, I did it, hooray, we're awesome, we managed to achieve something, we're getting better every day. And that's what I miss about video games in general, especially fighting games, is that in the last 11 years, we're being coaxed into basically an easy mode, which effectively is making it worse and worse and worse for fighter games in general, because unless you're on the competitive level, there is no reason that, this easy mode should exist. I mean, I get that casual players were thinking, oh, it's too hard to do combos. We need something easy to do combos. And, that's fine. It's fine if you want to add an easy mode, if you want to add a crutch, if you will, for new players, for non-competitive players. But the problem is, there's gotta be a point of, disabling or having a mode to disable auto combos when you're online. I mean, if games had a disable auto combos for when playing online mode, honestly, the games these days would be a heck of a lot better. Fighting games would still be competitive. And unfortunately, that's the problem, is that, we're getting coaxed into easier and easier games to where, the sense of accomplishment is no longer there. And that's why, in my opinion, as a fighter game, as a competitive player, as someone who loves competitive games like Street Fighter, like Dragon Ball Z FireZ, like Injustice 2, like Injustice, like Soul Calibur, I feel that we gotta get back to that sense of accomplishment. Now here, I was going to try to show you the factor of just like the fact that button mashing is becoming a big thing. Unfortunately, Dragon Ball Z FireZ is just so low player base. It just has barely any players that I could not accomplish an online match and show you an online match. So, I mean, obviously, in the end, I decided I would run through arcade mode a little bit and just kind of give you my reasons and thoughts of why, of course, why Dragon Ball Z FireZ is just ruining its own genre. And, fighter games in general are becoming way too easy. Now, I know that for some people, this may be a bit of a, why? Fighting games are still competitive, and that's true. On a competitive level, yes, this is true. Fighting games are still very competitive. They still have a very big market. But the problem is the fact that, unfortunately, fighting games just do not have the the same, you know, the same appeal, the same sense of accomplishment. And this is because auto combos are ruining the fighting genre. Believe it or not, auto combos are ruining the fire genre. They're making it to where button mashing, like I've said before, is becoming the meta. It's basically becoming the meta. Becoming the facts of, oh yeah, if I can auto combo, if I can just keep going, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to smash buttons and do all this movement, and maybe I'll do an auto combo. The fact is, you're creating a sense of no matter what, they're not going to be accomplishing. It's like, yay, I won. I'm going to win. I'm becoming better. But seriously, the fact is, yeah, maybe you're becoming better, but you're also kind of, in a sense, being auto comboed. Like you're using a crutch to get carried into the game. And auto combos, I have no problem with that. But I hope that fighting games disable auto combos for online matches, because the only way to truly get a sense of accomplishment and truly get a sense of if you're really doing better is if, of course, you don't have an auto combo. You don't have something that just is a crutch, if you will. And I mean, that's one of the main issues in the game, is the fact that it's just too much of a crutch. It's too much of a no matter what I do, I'm still going to get all combos. I'm still going to achieve victory. And maybe the sense of victory. And I know that winning in a competitive game is a great way to know that you're getting better. But the problem is, auto combos take away that sense of winning, take away that sense of achievement, take away the sense of like, yes, I achieved victory. I'm actually getting awesome. I'm becoming better every day. And because it's getting rid of that sense of achievement, it basically does mean that we are not we are not effectively being we are effectively not getting better in general. We are just achieving the minimalistic sense of, yeah, I won, I'm getting better, but we're not like actually improving. It's just like, oh yeah, as long as I'm button mashing, I'm going to win, and that's kind of, at least in my opinion, the sense that we are getting these days. The sense of, of accomplishment in fighting games is becoming less because we got a crutch on our hand. We got like this auto combo crutch that many people like to use because of that it makes the game simple. It makes it to where we still achieve our victory. We still achieve massive success just by being, just by not knowing what the heck we're doing. So, and that's the problem. In my opinion, that's why, in my opinion, fighting games are getting ruined. The genre is getting ruined. So, I mean, but I'll leave it at that for you all to figure out from this point here. If you want to leave me your thoughts, feel free to leave me your thoughts. But in my opinion, as an old competitive fighter, I feel that the sense of accomplishment, the sense that, I'm getting better because I'm learning, is not there anymore. It's just, I feel that we as players, we as gamers, we as fighting players are now gaining this clutch play where everyone feels like they're improving, but only because of the fact that they have auto combos. There's no sense of accomplishment, no sense of like, oh yeah, I got better. I beat this guy who was a higher rank than me, and it wasn't because of the fact that I button mashed or anything. It was just because I I'm actually getting better. I'm actually learning how to play the game. And, and with that being said, I mean, that's just my problem, my caveat with the games, with fighting games in general. I hope that we get rid of the auto combo, or at least, if we're not going to get rid of the auto combo, at least disable it for online gaming. Because if easy combos and auto combos are becoming the meta on fighting games, then, I don't know where the good players are going to be. I have no idea or sense of who's actually a good player and who's a bad player, or just someone who's pretty much kind of doing one thing to try and basically hope they win. And that's the sense that I'm getting, is that, the high-ranking players are the people who've been here since the beginning, who were in the game when it first got released. But, they got there because of the fact that, they got some time into the game. They got running with the game from the beginning. But, like I said, there's just, Injustice 2, for instance, is a great example of a game that pretty much actually did a good job at making it to where you still get a sense of accomplishment. You still get that sense of, oh, hey, I did something great, But, yeah, in my opinion, as I've said, auto combos, in my opinion, as I've said, are pretty much ruining the game. Are pretty much ruining games. And, I mean, in my opinion, they're ruining the fun and the sense of achievement you will get. You will get when you actually beat someone that's actually good at the game. Someone who's actually high rank. And not someone who is just basically like, oh, I just button mashed. I didn't know what I was doing. I just button mashed to my way to victory. So, yeah. And with that being said, I mean, yeah, thank you everyone for joining me on this video. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this video. As it is, if you like this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, get subscribed, hit that bell notification, because I know you want to know when my next video drops next. I am live on Twitch, usually on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I'm working on a 6-day-a-week schedule, which will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and possibly Sunday as a bonus stream. But with that being said, I mean, that means that my YouTube videos may become a little bit less for a time, but, don't worry, I will still try to do some YouTube videos and whatnot. But thank you everyone for joining me on this video. If you like this video, I already told you what to do. Hit that like button, get subscribed, and, yeah, hit that bell notification, because I know you want to know when my next video drops next. But thank you everyone for joining me on this video, and yeah, until the next one, this is Accureye, signing out and saying farewell, everyone.